to the Ogun State Governor, Mrs. Fumi Wakama, General Manager, Nta Abeokuta. Royal Father of the Day is Royal Majesty Obasaburo Babajide Bakre Jamolu II, the Agra of Bagra. Announcer, the Planning Committee.
On the news tonight, Presidency, Edo State Government resolves issues on National Sport Festival. Senate pledges amendments of Pension Reform Act 2014 to protect pensioners and pension administration. Plus, federal government trains facilities caretakers on management of community water projects. Hello, good evening, and thanks for joining us. My name is Idarisit Adedoku. The Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has applauded the First Lady of Nigeria for her steadfastness and genuine commitment at complementing government efforts towards uplifting the lives of Nigerians, especially women, youth, and children, as well as other vulnerable members of the society. State House correspondent Ali Ukaba reports that the Vice President stated this during the book presentation titled Aisha Buhari Being Different, authored by Dr. Hajo Sani, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Women Affairs and Administration in Abuja. The Vice President used the occasion to recommend the book for all academic purposes for the betterment of the society.
Let me end with the words of Aisha Buhari's doting sweetheart, the man who knows her best, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, and I quote him, Aisha, as the world has come to know her, is kind-hearted. This made her transition to philanthropy and humanitarianism easy. When she became First Lady, her protective mien was exerted when women, children, and other vulnerable people are abused. I've observed with keen interest as she addresses many of the social concerns that have given her sleepless nights. She has therefore been a worthy partner and a beacon for some of the good things that Nigerians have come to identify with our government. End of quote.
And moving on to legislative matters, the Senate Committee on Establishments and Public Service says efforts will be intensified to ensure the Pension Reform Act of 2014 is amended with a view to protecting pensioners and pension administration in the country. This came to fore when the committee carried out oversight functions on some pension establishments in Lagos. Musa Toyet reports.
The mandate of the Senate Committee on Establishment and Public Service to deal with pension-related matters informed the visits to the National Pension Commission, welfare of the workforce, and the needs to get states to key into the contributory pension scheme were highlighted.
Most of the states, they can't pay their pensioners will soon, when we resume, put our heads together to consider all the recommended review and adjustment in the act to make sure it is workable and make it easy for everyone.
The Senate committee also stopped over at the zonal office of the Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate, PTAD, to appraise its operational capabilities.
The target is to have PTAD offices in almost every state of the Federation, so that the pensioners of the federal government will not have to suffer to follow up their cases.
While commending the management of the Administrative Staff College of Nigeria, ASCON, for the ability to sustain operations despite the challenges posed by the deplorable state of Badagry Expressway, the Senate committee assured that the concerns raised by the Director General, especially on additional funding for the training institute, will be addressed.
We are very, very hopeful that should get things moving faster.
Our main duty now is to go back to our chamber, the Senate, to discuss these challenges and find ways and means to address these challenges.
In Lagos, Musa Tolia, NTA News.
And away from legislative matters, as part of efforts to facilitate community-led safe sanitation and promote maintenance of government facilities.
Whichever way, if there's any little problem, they can contact their local government, they can contact their state government.
The government has come up with the solar-powered borehole because of the challenges being faced those days with issue of generator-oriented boreholes. Now, the solar-powered borehole, the challenges there are minimal. They are easily maintained.
Ogun State government, while commending the federal government for the initiative, says members of the community have a key role to play in ensuring that facilities which government spends huge resources on are protected and properly managed.
This pandemic era, we all know that water is very
Inferno that raised some substantial parts of Tudunwada Gusau market. Halil Mohammed.
The delegation of the PDP Governors Forum, led by its chairman and Sokoto State Governor Amin Waziri Tambol, was at the Zamfara State Government House on a sympathy visit over the last month inferno, which raised more than 60 shops at Tudunwada Gusau Market. Members of the delegation include governors of Rivers, Taraba, Adamawa, Bauchi, and Oyo states. Tambol, who on behalf of the PDP governors identified with government and people of Zamfara State over